to 𝒕𝒂𝒓 Academy. So today we will learn the hanging pieces and how to capture the hanging pieces. So what is the meaning of hanging pieces? So the pieces which are not protected, they are known as the hanging pieces. Okay, and in this video we will learn how to capture the unprotected chess pieces. I hope you are ready. Okay, so knight captures the king, and that is the check, and we captured the free rook here, and then again we can take the free knight also. Next, okay, so knight captured here, bishop on g4, and it is black to play, it is white to play. Okay, so this rook is free to take, and first we will capture the rook, and then there is a check, and then we have to think what can we do. Yeah, we can simply save our rook to any of the square, like for example rook d1 or rook e2 also. It may be possible that we have a best move here. Okay, it is also a good move, then we will win the match. Okay, so white to play and find the best move here. Okay, so this knight is a free knight, but the bishop is attacking the queen. So what can we do here? Okay, so let's calculate. If we capture the knight, then queen can capture our bishop. We will capture the bishop. Bishop captures the queen, so we will capture the bishop. Okay, so let's take the knight, and now we will take the free queen. Okay, the bishop is attacking our rook. We will save the rook, or also we can it may be a best move possible, b3 and attacking the bishop. Okay, nice. Okay, so white captured the queen here, and it is black to play. So first we will take the queen, and this bishop is a hanging bishop, hanging piece, and we will take the hanging piece. And black has more pieces, 4. White has only 3 pieces, so black is winning the game. Okay, so here after king h1, rook captured on f5, and it is white to play, and the rook is the hanging piece. The piece which is not protected is known as the hanging piece. So first of all we will capture the rook, and after that we can also capture that rook, and we have 2 pieces. White will win the match. Okay, so rook captures on e5. So if we capture the rook, so queen will capture the queen. So queen is the hanging piece here, queen is the free piece. So first of all we will take the free piece, and if rook captures the rook, then we will take the rook, and yeah, we will simply move the king, and we have a queen. There are more chances of winning for the white. Okay, and white to play, take the hanging pieces. So to take the queen first or to take the knight first, we have to think which is the first best move, and the best move is knight x e7 check, and then we will take the free queen. So in this session we are learning how to take the free pieces, how to take the hanging pieces. Okay, white to play, so many actions are going on the chessboard. The queen can take the knight, the pawn can take the bishop, but the question is which piece to take first. So first of all, if we take the knight, the rook is the hanging piece after that, and the king has to move, and if king moves anywhere on d8 or on f8 or e7, then we can also capture the rook or the bishop. Okay, so the first move is queen x c6 check, and okay, now it's time to take the hanging piece, take the rook, and this we cannot capture the rook because it is very well protected by the queen. So this is not the hanging piece. Simply we have to save the queen, so we can take the free pawn also. We can go queen v7. It depends on us, right? Okay, we can play queen takes the pawn. It is also the right. Queen b, it is also a good move, and there are various good moves in the position. And yeah, some compensation, we can play any other move. Okay, so it's white to play and think which move you can play here. White to play and find the best move. Take your time, everyone, and think. So white to play and find the best move. The rook is attacking the queen. You cannot move your queen here because the knight is there. You cannot, yeah, you can move your queen here. You can take the pawn. You can also take the rook. There are so many good moves here. So take your time and think. White to play and find the best move. Yeah. Queen captures rook. And what if why to sacrifice the queen? Okay, so for some compensation, yeah. Okay. Okay, so white to play, guys. Which piece to take, knight or bishop? And it's good to take the bishop because after that we are doing double attack on the knight and the rook. So queen x bishop, and knight is there to close the diagonal, so we can also play this move. c4, attacking the knight, and yeah, take the knight. The game is over for black. Okay, so white to play here. So the knight is the queen is the hanging piece, the rook is the hanging piece. So which piece to capture first? So let's calculate. Calculation is needed, guys. Very good, Shivam. So white to play Shivam here and play the best move. Knight captures queen. Okay, and then to take this rook or to take this rook, which move is perfect here? Of course, rook into a1, right? Next. Okay, so here white to play and find the best move. White to play and find the best move. So the rook is the hanging piece, the bishop is the hanging piece. Rook x f a1. Okay, so of course take the higher value piece is a good thing, but it is showing incorrect. Okay, so knight into c8. Why knight into c8 is the good move? No, not king into g2 is not the correct move, Shivam, because of the king will capture the knight, right? So knight into c1, because after that the knight can take the queen. It's a double attack, so simply capture the rook, yeah, and save the check by playing rook to g2. And if queen takes, okay, then we have a rook and the queen. Okay, so black to play here. So we have to take the hanging piece. Queen x bishop. Is there any best move for the black? Okay, so take this bishop, and yeah, black is winning. Okay, so bishop into g5 by white, and it's black to play. So many hanging pieces are there. You can take the bishop with the queen. Don't take it with the pawn, otherwise the queen will checkmate. So you can also take the knight, but after some sacrifice like bishop into h6, white will lose the game because we can take the queen. So what is the best move? To take the bishop with the queen or to take the knight? Queen e5 is the move, yeah. Okay, and then bishop is ready to fog. The discount attack is there. Queen e5, and after queen e5, yeah, simply take the bishop. Okay, and then the black is winning because more pieces are there. Okay, black to play here and find the best move. Very easy. black to play. Okay, so the knight is the hanging piece here. If we take the knight, then f6, it's not a big deal. We can simply close the diagonal by playing the move g6. Okay, then what to do? We will take, is there any problem in taking that pawn? Okay, no problem, right? Now black to play. So to take the bishop is the good move, or to take the knight? Of course, take the knight, and after bishop to d4 capture it, and after king to h1 we have so many moves, like knight f5, the g3 square is weak, right? So take the knight first, and okay, now it's time to take the decision. So simply take the queen and take the bishop. That's okay. Now white to play, guys. White to play, and find the best move. So take the rook and then take the queen, because the knight is a pinned piece. The pinned piece cannot move. It is a real pin, absolute pin, and the knight cannot move because there will be check to the king. Okay, black to play, and we cannot capture the queen because of this pin. So what to do here? So queen into h6, and now black to play. Okay, so white is ready to checkmate. Yeah, take it. Okay, so black has given the check. It's white to play. Can we take the rook? After king into c2, then rook g3, then we can take the free bishop, right? Not free bishop, because we have already taken the rook, and after that, yeah, white has equality, but in general black is winning, but the pawn is there to attack, so win the match. After pawn takes, attack the pawn, f4, attack the pawn, and then give the check. King goes on e6, so yeah, simply take all the pawns, and you can move your rook there on g7, pushing the pawn, take the pawn, don't care about the passed pawn, and move the rook, and yes, white is winning. Okay, so white to play. So black has two passed pawns, so we will take the rook, and the pawn is ready to push. We will also push the pawn, and after that give the check. And the main thing is we have to stop that pawn, because it is very close to the pawn promotion. Simply we can play queen to e1, or we can play queen to c8, right? Both the moves are correct. Also you can give the check, and if king goes on the light square, then double attack is there, and then kill the pawn. And if black tries to push the pawn, simply you can push your own passed pawn. Okay, now white to play. Okay, this queen is a free queen. Take it. Okay, and if you will take it, the rook will checkmate, so take the free pawn. Okay, so white to play. What is the best move? We can simply take this free bishop, and after pawn to e2, we will move the rook to stop that, and if pawn pushes to the queen, then we will take the free queen. Okay, white to play and take the hanging pieces. This bishop is the unprotected piece, the rook is the unprotected piece, but the question is which piece to take first. Yeah, so take the rook first, and doing the double attack on the knight and the bishop, and queen gives the check. Simply we can take the bishop, and white will win the game because white has more pieces and black has only 3 pieces, right? Okay, very nice. Now black to play and find the best move. Take your time and think. Black to play and find the best move. Okay, so this rook is a free rook, so let's calculate. Rook takes d7, queen check, and king to e7, and if queen captures the rook, is there any advantage? Yeah, we will take the bishop. Okay, take it, go there, and according to our calculation we will take the bishop. Okay, black to play and win. Simply first we will give the check to the king and king g7. Now yeah, we can give this check also to destroy the pawn structure. We can simply kill that rook. There are so many good moves, and yeah, we can simply attack the bishop, and if king takes our knight, then we will take the free bishop, and black will win the match. White to play. If we take it, then king goes here. So first we will take the free rook, and yeah, the king is ready to move on the f2. So do the shouldering, don't allow the opponent's king to move to the f2 square, and now it is a draw, or no, it's a winning, right? Because after some waiting moves, the king has to move, and then we will move our king up. Yeah. Okay, so white to play, take the rook, and yes, and white to play and take the free knight also. Okay, so black to play. This rook is a hanging piece, this rook is a hanging piece. The question is which piece to take first. So first we will take this rook and we will give the check, and now we will not save the knight, but we will save the we will kill the rook, right? And black is winning, because after king takes knight, simply we can give the check, and we will collect all the pawns. If pawn go there, we can give the check, and we can collect all the pawns, and black is winning. Okay, so knight captured here. Now black to play, that is the hanging piece, that is a free piece. And is there any move? The rook is attacking the bishop, so if we take it, the rook will capture the bishop. Yeah, then that will be a hanging piece. We will take the free bishop, right? So take the knight and take the bishop, and we have we have extra pieces, 1 2 3 and the 4. White has the 3 pieces. We are winning the match. Okay, so white to play and find the best move. Well, the bishop is a hanging piece, free piece for the pawn, and we can also capture the rook. So first we will capture the rook, and if rook protects the checkmate, then what to do? White to play and find the best move. White to play and find the best move. Okay, so take the free bishop, right? Yeah, and then if rook goes there, then we can simply play rook to c1 to protect our passed pawn, and if pawn goes there, then we will simply block the passed pawn, and then we can also use our king to capture the opponent's pawn, and if rook takes there, then we will exchange all the pieces and we will take the position. King is in front of the king. Okay, so queen captured the knight. Now what can we do? Okay, we can give the check first, and after king goes there, then we can play the double attack tactics. Is there any checkmate? After this move, we can go here and knight check. Okay, so it is looking very deadly, so we can kill it. We can give the check, but it will be a bad move, because after king goes up, we cannot capture the bishop because of the checkmate. Okay, so black to play, find the best move. Okay, so we can also play this move to give the check to the king and kill the pawn, and if king goes up, then yeah, we can simply take the knight, and if check, then king e7, and the rook is very well protected, the pawn is very well protected. Black will win the game. Okay, so white to play. First we will give the check, and then we will take the queen, and that's a checkmate. Okay, black to play, find the best move. Okay, so there are two attackers on this bishop, queen and but there are two defenders of this bishop. So what if we capture the knight? The bishop will capture the bishop, we will capture it, and we will have extra piece right in the end. And 1 2 3 and the 4. Opponent has 3 pieces and black is winning. Okay, so black pushed the pawn and white can take the rook, and the question is now how to stop the pawn. So is there any technique? You can give the check, and if king goes up, then stop the passed pawn. If king takes the pawn, yeah, and white is winning the match. Okay, white to play and find the best move. So to take the knight is a good thing here, or to take the pawn. Okay, so take the knight, and if pawn pushes, then take the free hanging pawn. The pawn is a hanging piece here. Pawn promotes to the queen. We will take all the hanging pieces. Okay, white to play, and this move, why the bishop is here. If we take it, the queen will capture it. So we cannot capture the bishop, but if we play this, queen will also take it. So, but it is a pin, and the bishop is there, so there is no need to worry. Simply take it and then take the queen, and white is winning because we have a queen, right? Okay, now white to play and find the best move. Okay, there are two moves possible to take the knight, or to take the rook also, right? So first we will take the extra tempo. We will capture the rook, and there is a check, and if we take this, there is no checkmate, right, because of this knight. So take the free knight, and after that, yeah, there is no checkmate. Simply we can move our rook anywhere, like on d1, and we have saved the checkmate. Okay, white to play, find the best move. Take the rook first, check, and then what to do? If we take this, then king will take it, and we will lose the game. And the move is knight to f7. What a move, right? The queen cannot take it, and it's a checkmate. Okay, now think black to play and find the best move. Okay, so take the rook first, and then what to do? You can give the check. You can capture the queen. Okay, capture the queen. King captures the queen. Then we'll capture all the pieces. Why we are capturing all the pieces? Why we are exchanging all the pieces? If we are a piece up, if we have extra piece, then it's a golden rule. It's a thumb rule to exchange all the pieces. If we have more pieces, then we will exchange all the pieces, and in the end we will have extra pieces, right? Like in this position. Okay, so white captured the rook here, and it's black's move. So pawn promotion, we can capture the rook, and we have 4 options: queen, knight, rook, or bishop. Of course we will create the queen because queen has 9 points, and now it's time to have a double attack. So we can go for this check, attacking the rook, attacking the king, and king goes on a3. Then we will not capture the bishop because the bishop is very well protected, but we will capture the rook. Okay, now black to play. White has 3 pieces, black has 3 pieces. Okay, so this bishop is a hanging piece. Hanging piece means the piece which is not protected. So after that, rook will go there. Is it a checkmate? After rook e8, no, it's not checkmate because we can play rook d8 after that. So first we will capture the bishop, and after that we will save the check with the rook lower value piece, and then simply we will save the queen, right? Okay, now white to play. This knight is a free knight, so capture it, and yeah, it is a pin. White is a pin because the king is behind it, so the rook is pinning the bishop, and we can play the move pawn to e6. And after pawn to e6, the bishop is a pinned piece, cannot move. If king tries to unpin, then we will capture the free bishop, that is the hanging bishop. Okay, white to play and find the best move. Well, we have a good move here, capture the bishop, but the problem here is the rook can take it. But look at our own bishop, our bishop is also protecting our rook. Okay, so we can take it, and after rook captures the rook, we can capture the rook with the bishop. White has more pieces and white will win the game. Okay, now black to play here. So, well, if we take the rook, then queen to g8 check, and after king to e7, queen to e8 is a checkmate. So what to do? Think. White to play, black to play and find the best move. Okay, so we can also give the check, right? And after that, what if we take this, then check, and after king e7 there is no checkmate because of a rook. Okay, so take the rook with the bishop, and after queen to g8 there is no checkmate because of the king e7, and you cannot play queen here because the rook is there. And black is winning because black has 3 pieces. Okay, black to play and find the best move. So the bishop is a hanging piece. The piece which is not protected, that piece is known as the hanging piece. Simply we will capture the free bishop, and then the pawn is going to promote. We will move our king down and we will capture the queen. And white has 3 pawns and black has 5 pawns. Okay, so knight is giving the check to the king, and look at this white bishop, take the knight and win the game. Okay, and we can simply push our passed pawn. Oh, the pawn is going there, right? So yeah, we can also take this, or we can play any other move like this, or we can take the pawn also, and then we can promote the queen, and after that it is a winning position. We will give the check, and we will not allow the pawn to push. We will bring our queen closer. This is the technique, and then we will move our queen to the first rank. Very easy move. And after the pawn h2, we will bring our queen there, and the rest is easy, right? And king has to leave the pawn, and then we will take the free pawn. Okay, black to play and find the best move. Well, that bishop is a hanging piece. White is a hanging piece because there is no one who is protecting the bishop. So we will capture the free bishop, and then the rook is attacking the queen, so we have to save the queen. We can play queen to b5 to protect our queen. Next, okay, so the bishop is saying, okay, I am pinning you, and the queen is stating checkmate. So simply we can take it with the queen, because now there is no checkmate. If queen captures the rook, then we will capture the queen, and rook captures our queen, then simply we will capture the rook. After that, white is winning because we will collect the pawn, and we have 5 pawns and the rook. White to play, find the best move, and the bishop is looking at the h7 diagonal. If we take the bishop, there is no support on this bishop. The bishop is a hanging piece. We will take that bishop, and if we take the queen, it will be a bad move. White will be a bad move because the king is there to protect the queen. So elimination of the defense. The king is the defender. Remove the defender, and we can play the move bishop h7, and after that take the free queen. And white is winning because white has a rook. Rook has 5 points, knight has 3 points. If we count all the points, white has more points, and point wise the white is winning because white will capture all the pawns. Suppose black tries to protect the pawn on f7, then rook can go to the c8 attacking the pawn, and knight goes anywhere, then we will collect the pawns, and of course white is winning in this position. Okay, now black to play, find the best move. So the best move is to take the free bishop, and then we will protect our own pawn. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and the topic was hanging pieces. So in this video we captured the free pieces and the hanging pieces, or the unprotected pieces. Please share and subscribe. Start